is going on, guys? TNL Reaper here, back. Well, I shouldn't say, oh, I'm back, but I'm mixing it up a little bit, and I am putting together the Gundam that has been up here for God knows how long. And I'm tripping out right now because a lot of my instructions are in Japanese. So basically, I'm going to have to go based on shapes. So I am, 1-1. I wish I could understand what it's saying, but at least I know all of the pieces are numbered to some extent. So I'm going to be working with this off screen and then basically cutting these out. So this video is probably going to be a little bit longer because I'm not going to pre-game my pieces. I'm going to be effectively just cutting everything out, and hopefully you guys enjoy it while talking to you. So, like, I guess I shouldn't say I'm surprised that my younger brother, he's the one that got this for me, and I don't know if you guys can hear me, either way, but I am, I guess, kind of surprised my younger brother has paid so much attention to me over the years, because I don't know, it's like, I regret I'm not as close to him as I am to my younger brother, or my middle brother. We're close, but not as close as we should be. So, 5. So, bear with me while I hunt around for pieces. I'm a bit stupid. But, honestly, so, those of you guys that already know, I'm a big fan of anime. So, my first series I actually ever started out on was Ronin Warriors back in the day. That should give you guys an indication of how old I am. So, because I am old. And then I do apologize. I do got a cat running around in the background. And I'm going to be probably using the Citadel glue here. I'm going to have to go pick some more up pretty soon if I'm not careful. But it gives me a chance to go to the hobby shop and hopefully get some stuff. So, let me see. 5. 4. Yeah. So I don't know if these things are going to lock together, but we'll kind of see. This is, I believe, the second Gundam I've ever built in my lifetime. So I had one a really long time ago when I was a kid, but I haven't put any together. And it definitely wasn't like this. But it looks like these pieces snap together, so I'll just keep the glue on standby just in case. Let's see, 4, so we need 29. It's kind of hard to make sense of these instructions, because right now I'm building the body. So hopefully I can keep this on screen for you guys. And I don't know how long this is going to take me. I've only got a half hour. According to my phone, let me see, 27. So I probably won't finish this tonight, but I will definitely get close. Let's see, 27. So it looks like they're all in the same area, thankfully. Huh. These actually break pretty easily. I'm impressed. 29, 7. So kind of bear with me, guys. Seven. Looks like they're all based on the same color, too. 20. F. Oh, okay, so it's telling me which strip these things are on, too. That's actually kind of cool. So we have... Alright, 7, so we got G. So E. Huh, that's actually pretty handy. I wish the models I make with the Warhammer did the same thing. G. Alright, this is E. PC. All right. H. Okay. All right. So just trying to figure this stuff out, guys. I'm sorry. H. G. Sorry, guys. H. P. C. Where? All right. F is the one I'm currently working on. All right, PCG. Okay, so there's a cockpit here. No, that's H. Don't need that. Okay, H7. Okay, this. Okay, H7. Yeah, 40K definitely needs to do. The Games Workshop definitely needs to make it so that I can tell where these things are. Ooh, how does this go in here? Like this? Okay, so it looks like that goes all the way in. Okay, PCG, F5, F4. Right. PCG. Unless that's supposed to be 3, but I'm not sure. Huh. Still trying to get used to this, guys. I'm sorry. Everything's color-coded, too, which is everything is colored, but not inside the manual I'm trying to read, so I do apologize. Okay, P, C, F, E29, E30. Okay, sorry, I'm thinking out loud here. It's F. I need E. 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 Okay, here we go. E. But yeah, the first Gundam series I actually ever got into back in the day was Gundam Wing. So, in case you guys are wondering. So Gundam Wing was the first one I ever watched, and the first one I ever really got into. And then all of them I've seen so far was Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed, both seasons of that, Seed Destiny. So, I actually think Seed Destiny was probably my favorite, where if you would have asked me prior to that, I would have said that Gundam Wing was my favorite. But it's not anymore. Okay, so I need one more piece here. 829. Oh, it's like an actuator unit is what it is, because it looks like the cockpit slides out. But I need to see where it's at. Alright, 29. Okay, A. That's where it's at. So I got A26. Wow, this is actually a lot easier to follow compared to that. A26. E. A. Which one is this? Doesn't say which one it is. A. B. P5. E. PC 26. Not labeled. Am I missing a piece? D, K, J, B. This has got to be A right here. Unless I dropped a piece somewhere, or unless I dropped a tab. I'm kind of surprised. A. Okay, here we are. A. All right. Oh, F12. Wow, I feel so dumb. 12. Oh, that's what it looks like. Wow. So we're trying to focus, guys. So I'm trying to get this thing together. Okay, so A12. All right, A26. So that light needs to go in the center. Wow, it's like I am amazed at this Japanese model, I guess, for lack of a better word. Everything just snaps right in. I don't need to use glue on anything, pretty much. And it's like, I think this thing was meant to function as a toy as well for kids. 26. Okay, I am missing, all right, PCG. Okay. H. PC 126. Okay. G. So it's both of these or just one of these, it looks like. Okay, which way is this supposed to go in? Okay, I think I figured it out. Okay, so this goes in like this. Oopsie. Sorry, I'm trying to figure everything out here at the same time, because this is supposed to be the cockpit piece here. Might take me a minute to figure this out. Oh. Here we go. Okay. I think I'm figuring it out. So this is how it's supposed to look, kind of. Oh, come on. Wish I didn't have Butterfingers right now, because everything is just so... Alright, come on. Okay. Oh, I messed up, because there's another... Oh, I didn't mess up quite yet. Okay. So this is supposed to sit in here like this. Alright. So this is supposed to move. Neato. Alright. Alright, F. Alright. Okay, F1, F2. Alright. There we go. Kind of trailing off here, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. So yeah. Anyway, what other series have I watched? Oh yeah, Mobile Fighter G Gundam. That was an interesting one. So you had all of the countries with their mobile suits. You know, with a general theme, which I thought was kind of funny because it's like if you thought about it, actually gets to be kind of racist because it's like you're using the caricature of every country. Ooh, not bad. Because this is clearly supposed to be the cockpit here. Hopefully I did that right, unless that was supposed to be over the cockpit, which I don't think it is. I'll pull this apart here, because it clearly dictates how it's supposed to go. Okay, so we need to turn this, need to get this to come apart. Come on. Just flip this around. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, boy. God dang. I'm sorry, guys. So, reason I don't talk so much in my videos as well is because I trail off a lot because I get lost in thought trying to get this thing together. There we go. Alright, back together. There we go. We're already over halfway in and we've barely got the main body assembled. Alright, 15. Alright, A30. 30. Pretty sure this is A. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I am genuinely surprised I haven't had to use glue for this yet. And these things snap off pretty easily. Let's see, does this go in like that? There we go. Huh. Nice little body going on right there. Hard to think that this is the main body that I'm putting together. Okay. So we got A10, A6, A7. Okay, this is upside down. A10. Okay, A10 right there. It's the looks like the front of the body. So yeah, okay, so my favorite Gundam is probably Gundam Death Scythe from the main series. Alright, A12, A11. Okay. So, Gundam Death Scythe by far, that's this little model I have right here, but it's kind of the chibi version, I'm sorry. Ugh, whoopsie. I don't know if I'm going to end up splitting this into parts here. Oopsie. So let me know your guys' favorite Gundam in the comment section here. So, like I said, mine is Death Scythe from Seed Destiny, and then I actually, or not Seed Destiny, what's going on here? Oh, this was supposed to lock in first before I did that. Anyway, so, okay, okay, so Gundam Wing, Gundam Death Scythe is my favorite. Seed Destiny, I would probably have to go with, I want to say, what is it? Logos or whatever it is. It's the one the final villain uses with all the bits on the back. Well, I think I messed up. A 10. Yeah, it looks like I messed up because I was supposed to throw in 6 and 7. Come on. Okay. 10, 6, and 7. 6, what? Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Okay, because there was supposed to be 2 pieces I threw in there, but that isn't right. Sorry, guys, trying to figure this out here. Huh. There's a piece missing. I'm not sure what it is. I might actually just go back to pre-gaming this for you guys, because this is confusing for me. Do. Okay, something's off here, because it's like, it says 6 and 7 for 10, but there's supposed to be pieces that go on either side of this. So, Honestly, I should just pause the video every time I go to put something together, because I'm feeling really dumb here. Okay, because there's supposed to be pieces right here that fit in. Six, okay. Might be doing the wrong piece here. Okay, where's the box at? Yeah, because this is supposed to fit in here. Something's off. It's like I'm missing a piece here. I got 6. This is supposed to go up and over. Huh. I'm about to run out of time, guys, and I've barely put the body together, so... man. I'm gonna have to pick this up later-ish. This goes in here. Pretty sure. Let's follow the instructions here for a minute. F3, A10. Come on, why is it I can't figure this out? Seven. That's not right. Just... Alright. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna try and figure this out, then put it together for you guys. So, okay, I figured it out. So it's I. That's probably why I couldn't figure it out. Because I thought it was a slash for some reason. I. I feel so dumb. If I could read Japanese, I think this would be much easier. Oopsie. Although, it's going to make my daughter upset to hear that I had actually completed this without her. Alright. There's supposed to be something that goes in here, which I'm pretty sure it's this piece. I really hope that this doesn't go in here, because this fits perfectly, and it doesn't tell me. These, unless this is supposed to go in here. Oh, I guess that this is supposed to go in there. Neato. Interlocking. Alright, here we go. Get in there. Oh. Oop. Guess this is... No, that's not how this is supposed to go. Let's see, What? Huh. I guess there is supposed to be a gap in there. I wonder why these look different on the... I guess not on the directions. Okay, that goes in there. Alright, that is better. Okay, I've got it figured out, guys. Okay, double up. Alright, so we're going back to I then. So we have I-10 for the left side. Pop that out, I-10. I-10, F5, or F6. Sorry guys, I'm talking out loud. So... Alright, here we go. F6. Here we go. I'm going to go back to using the clippers because I could pop these out, but I don't want to run the risk of losing it. these to the side, and I'll use these next time when I figure this out. Lock this into place here. Oopsie. Oh, there's supposed to be something in here. Oh yeah, the Gatling gun portion of it. I forgot this thing had Vulcan guns. Alright, there we go. I forgot this thing had Vulcan guns on it. So it's pretty much the primary weapon it uses. Because I remember, because it looks like the same studio that made, what is it, Gundam Wing Sunrise or whatever it was, also made, Mobile Fighter G Gundam. At least that's what it feels like. F11. Okay. There we go. Because it's like, if you look at Burning Gundam and Gundam, the Wing Gundam, they look pretty similar. Like, oddly so. Yeah, like, see, this is supposed to pop up and release the Gatling gun. It doesn't go up higher. Mainly there for show. Pop this in here. And hopefully I'll have enough data, or not data, but enough storage on my phone to finish the other Vulcan gun here. And then I guess I'll pick this up tomorrow. But for those of you guys watching and notice that the lighting actually changes, is because it's during the day. And I will probably have my daughter down here with me when this jump cuts to the next day. So she is very interested in this. Probably going to think it's a toy. I don't want her to wreck it, though. Okay. 2I11. Here we go. Slide this in here now. Alright, looks like we got our Vulcan guns in place. Too bad they don't go all the way up. There we go. Alright, that's better. Alright, hopefully I have enough time to get the main body in place. So, 3... Alright. A3. It's not right. Oh, hang on. Okay, I don't have time, so I guess I will pick this up tomorrow.
Can I turn the battery?
Oh wait, so my daughter is down here, so I'm sorry if she's gonna get a bit noisy. Ooh, we got a...
Where's the food noodle?
I don't know. Anyway, so we're basically finishing up putting together the cockpit. It looks like this is just about done. I feel like they're supposed to go further down, so I messed up and I had to move everything. Alright, my daughter is here. She wanted to watch. Where'd you go, baby? Just gotta get this to fit. I feel like something's being messed up here. Come on. How is that not fitting appropriately? Alright, I might have to saw some of these edge pieces off. I'm kind of surprised. There we go, come on. Oopsie. Oops. Sorry guys, I had to readjust my camera there because it didn't want to work. Alright. A9. Okay, gotta find A9. Okay, there's A9. Okay, so we got it. So now we just gotta slip this into place here. Okay, there we go. That's gotta sit in there. Now all we need to do is just get these Vulcan guns back in place. There we go. Kind of. Okay, so I think I'm getting the hang of this. Nope, not quite. Come on, get in there. It doesn't want to stay, unfortunately. Okay, we almost have it. It's just got to go in. And I sawed off the part that wasn't fitting, but it's like this does not want to sync appropriately. Alright. Alright, this is not going well for me, unfortunately. Okay, so that is correct. It's just not wanting to go in. So I'm having a hard time getting it to stick. All right. This cockpit piece does not want to go down the way that it needs to. Maybe I put it in wrong. No, it looks like I put it in right. There we go. Okay, why don't you want to go in? So, because it doesn't want to seat properly in here. Because this is supposed to fit together seamlessly. Or at least it looks like it's supposed to, but this doesn't want to seat back here. Oh, is that why? Get in there. Daughter's running around in the background. Come on.
What?
It doesn't want to fit, baby.
Why?
I don't know. Just gotta get this out of here. This is getting to be a real struggle for me, I'm sorry. Because this should just slide right in, but it doesn't want to. Okay, this should fit universally, but this does not want to go in. Come on. Okay, why does this one piece just not want to go in? Because this is why it's not seating properly.
What, Papa?
Nothing. Papa's just stuck right now.
Tired?
Hmm?
Tired and stuck?
There we go. Apparently there must be a proper way that this goes in here.
Papa.
What is going on? I think I'm about to make a full circuit on this. Nope. Oh, is that... Okay, finally it fits. Wow, that was annoying. Okay, that's probably why it wasn't going in properly. Was on the struggle bus for this. Come on. Okay, there we go. We got it figured out finally. So now these Vulcan guns should go in just fine. Yeesh. That was annoying. There we go. That's better. Wow, this is taking forever to put the body together. We're at 10 minutes and I barely managed to get this thing together. Alright, JF. JF. Okay. So an F3. Looks like my daughter went away. She was very insistent that I put this thing together, and she's not even here to watch. Alright. Okay, J. I. Alright, J.
Papa.
J4. Okay.
I
So,
like this picture.
are you not going to watch? Are you not going to watch?
But it will look really cool.
It's going to look cool when it's done, but...
Yeah. But it's a surprise.
Not really, baby.
But it looks like fun.
Okay.
I got some.
Just... Oh, wow, that just snapped right in there. God dang. Look at that. Look at that detail.
Wow.
Oh.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're done with the upper body. Could have thrown a pilot in there, but I don't really care to. Oops, sorry, kitty. Alright, now let's get the head on. So, head. Alright, we're going to head over to B. I think it's right here. Yep, here we are, B. Going to cut both sides of the head off. Honestly, you know what? I said earlier that my favorite Gundam was Death Scythe, but I also have a soft spot for heavy arms as well. So nothing quite beats massive firepower. Alright, A, B, P, C, B. PCB. Okay, just trying to make sure all of my pieces are lined up correctly. Okay, A27. Just going and speaking out loud to what pieces I need. We need the, I'm going to guess that this is antenna here. I gotta admit that it's kind of cool that Gundams are based on suits of Japanese armor and how intricate it is. Alright, A27. Why does it say Alpha 27, but it's not here what I'm looking for? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's the clear piece down here. This is going to be kind of a long video.
Baba, I do not like that.
A27. Oh. 32. I am genuinely impressed that this does not require any glue to complete. I don't get tired of saying it, but it is what it is. Alright, A27, B41. J. I wish I could keep these things labeled, laid out, but it's like Until I use one up, it's not going to matter. B. All right, B41. Oh, let go. Oh, there we go. There's the faceplate. Right, there we go. Oop, there we go. Look at that. Okay, B. So looks like there's supposed to be a sticker here that I don't feel like putting on. So let's slide that in here. Oopsie. God dang. God dang my Butterfingers, guys. Pretty sure this goes right here. Is it right here? Nope. Come on. Did I grab the wrong one? There we go. Okay, it's in. Oh, wow. Maybe I will put the sticker on. We'll leave it clear. We're just about done. Or not. It just came apart. Hopefully we don't mess up getting this head together. There we go. Probably snip those off here. There we go. That's better. All right. So we'll get this headpiece on here. Oh, I think there's supposed to be a jewel that go. Oh, that's what that's supposed to be. All right, there we go. Got a nice little headpiece there. Oh crap! That did not go in. All right. Hopefully this headpiece goes in just right. Okay, so now we need an antenna here, Delta. Bravo. Juliet. Kilo. Echo. Delta. Here we go, Delta. Alright, and antenna. So we got D8. Okay, so we got that. Delta 8, A20. I can't wait until I start running out of pieces. A20. So it looks like this is going to go in 2 pieces here. So this is going to snap in like this, it looks like. I think this will require glue here. Or not. This is just going to slide in like this. And stay. Interlocking. I like that. Alright. So we need one more. So D9, A19. Here we go. What's up, Vernoodle? It's my cat. Hi, Shelter. Where'd it go? Oh, where did that piece go? Oh, there you are. Landed right on the other side there. D9. Okay. That's better. So, I know I'm picking this up like a day later, but you guys know your favorite Gundam series of all time. So, I am very partial to Wing and G Gundam. So, there we go. Look at that, nice little headpiece there, and then we're just going to slide this into here. Yeah. I can see the future, or whatever it is that Hero says in the series. Alright, let's see, right arms. Alright. Alright, so we got PCK right here. These are lettered, PCK. There we go. Nope. Huh, where? Oh, you're all the way down here. Holy crap. Alright, got the main body right there. So I'm going to probably start painting here pretty soon for those Warhammer figures. So those of you guys that are sticking around for that, I appreciate you guys. Alright, PCK. Huh. Alright, got that one. PCK. F-36. So my kitty should be up. There it is. Okay, kitty left me, thankfully.
Papa, Sophie's looking for her sister.
I don't think so. Alright, F-36.
Sophie wants her sister to play with her.
There we go.
She's sleeping in a secret plain sight. Really good at hiding.
Yeah.
Alvina's really good at hiding.
Yeah, she is.
I'm really good at hiding, so I'm not.
I feel like me cutting it is just making this worse. Hey, baby, come here and take a look at the body I've made so far. Okay.
I'm coming. Can I see? The body.
Yeah, so far.
Well, we're so close.
Am I?
Yep.
how this is supposed to go in here, it looks like. Okay, so we got the right arm, left arm. Why is everything backwards? It's like the directions are in Japanese, but it's set up to be read from left to right, not right to left. So clearly they expect us English people to be playing with, or not, yeah, I'm going to say it, playing with these dang things. All right, Alright, 32.
32?
Yeah.
Which one's 32?
This one.
Which one? No, which one on here? Where is it?
I really wish they would have manufactured these pieces together.
Where is that?
Alright, F35. So, I want to start using less and less of these pieces. Can it wait? Papa's recording at the moment.
What?
Can it wait? Papa's recording at the moment.
What?
If it's not important, is it important?
No.
Okay. Well, what do you want to tell me? PCE.
You're sleeping downstairs.
That's okay. PCE. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we got that in here. Lock these into place. So it looks like we have the beginning of a right arm. Looks like an actuator and an elbow. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we got that in place. So we got F2. Okay, B9. Delta, Echo, Kilo, Foxtrot. Should just stack these up right here so they're easy to find. B, Bravo, I, Alpha, Juliet. All right, Bravo right here. Ugh. There we go. All right, B9. B9. Okay, B12. Let's try to figure this stuff out at the same time, guys. We are about halfway there, so we got the body together. Just waiting to finish to get all these things together. Right arm. Let's see, they call it right arm, but I have a feeling that this is going to be the left arm. All right, PCA. Right here, Alpha. Okay, just about got it here, guys. I missed a piece here. B3. B3. Oh, it looks like it's just one piece here. Yeah, okay, so it is one piece. Okay, there we go. That's in there, and this is in here. I don't think it's going to matter which side is which. Oh, dang. How fancy. Okay, got that. So we got... Alright. Alpha 17. Okay, hopefully I can put this on right. Okay, Delta 4. Delta 4. There we go. Okay. Yeah. People wish I would talk, and yet here I am trying to do this for the last couple hours. And I have basically no idea what to say, because I could just sit here and talk about my favorite anime. Which currently, right now, just happens to be Sakamoto Days. So, which I actually just finished, and now I'm going to need to find something else. What's up, baby? Oop. Yes, baby. Oh, the kitty's sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay. Alpha 25. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, just gotta get that to seat, guys. Oh, come on. What exactly is this supposed to be? Why does that not want to... Oh.
I said be quiet, do better.
Yeah. Come on, get in there.
Papa?
Yes, baby.
Look at my hand.
I don't know how this is supposed to go in here, guys.
Papa, look at my fingers.
Can you hang in there, baby?
No, my fingers are like this.
I think I might have grabbed the wrong side, guys.
What?
Yeah.
Ta-da! Look at this. Does this sound really tricky? Is this really tricky?
No. Hang in there, baby. Having a hard time here, guys. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, got it. I got it, guys. That took forever. Alright, just put that up here for now. Out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to get the arm in here somehow. Figure this out. Oh, okay, I messed up. I need B7. Oh, my daughter just ran upstairs, guys. Might have to go join her. So I'm going to need to take a break and cut out this, not cut out this section, but just get this set up so that you guys can see it. B7, B6. Okay, like that. Then we need PCJ right here. Okay. So now we just got to slide this into here. Is that supposed to slide in there like that? Because this is supposed to... Okay, so apparently I could have just slid this in here. Okay, arm in place. There we go. God damn, that's pretty badass. Okay, right arm. Okay, Echo 37. Echo, Foxtrot. Foxtrot. Alright, here's Echo. Really wish I didn't have to jump around to multiple pieces and just work off one of these so I didn't have to jump around. Alright. go. 37, I-17. Alright, 17. There we go. 18, I-14. Wonder what this is. Oh, it's telling me to cut that out. There we go. Supposed to go in like that. It's supposed to go up in here. What is going on? I grabbed the wrong one. I-16. No, I-17. Oh, it's supposed to slide in here like that. Okay. I think I put this on the wrong side. 'Cause this... Yeah, it looks like I slipped this on the wrong way. This is supposed to go on like that, shamelessly, and the other side is supposed to be like this. Pretty sure. And flat side goes in. This just slides into here. There we go. Alright. So I'm running out of time here for this. So I might just cut this down and start pre-gaming everything for you guys. Oh, there's supposed to be a shoulder plate there. So I'm going to get the rest of this arm back together. Foxtrot 26, Foxtrot. Just pre-game the other arm and do that, because it's like cutting these out individually is taking forever. Alright, Foxtrot 26. There we go. F-18. Oh, this is the individual fingers. I wonder if these are going to be malleable, guys. Alright, F-18. F-21. F-19. Guys can also see how slow I am. But yeah, I'm going to go back to pre-gaming. It'll give me more time to talk, because I am running out of stuff very slowly to munch on for you guys. F-24. So rather than hear me just go over what piece I need to be on. So I have to sit here and look at the instructions over and over again because I am borderline retarded. Sounds like my daughter's trying to take a nap here. Not to mention you're going to see me mess this up a handful of times. There we go. this is going to slide in over here, I think. That's supposed to be a thumb. Kind of. Alright, where is this supposed to go? Okay. This goes single. There we go. Like that. Alright. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Okay, get this in place. He's trying to. Oh, come on. Okay, let's get this on here. It looks like this will be a lot easier. Small little pieces will be the death of me. Alright, got my hand complete. Not bad. Roll up this fist like it says to. Then stick this in here. Alright, so I'm going to take a little break. Again, you guys aren't going to notice, but I am running out of space on my phone, so I need to transfer this over. And I will be back probably in an hour or two to fix this. But it's going to look like nothing has changed to you guys. Okay, so going into this edit here, I had actually messed up and realized that I had put the arm in the wrong spot. Or not the wrong spot. I had put the missed putting in a couple pieces. All right, here we go. There we go. That's better. There we go. Gotta get the arm guard or hand guard into place. There we go. That's better. That lines up a hell of a lot better. So now let's get to work on the left arm. So thank you guys for continuing to stick around with my current progress. I know it's kind of slow, so I have decided to expedite the entire process. Alright. Anyway, so expediting the process just a little bit with pre-gaming everything. Like I have been for the last couple videos. So hopefully I do this right. Nope. So do. There we go. Alright, that's better. Okay. I know we're kind of doing this out of order, but it's like this video is, I think, going to be like a couple hours long. Come on. There we go. There we go. Got our hand together here. So they got the index finger functioning and the rest of the hand moves. Not quite. Honestly, I can't get it to flip you guys off, which would be funny, but not really. I've got to stop doing that. But I'm basically going to get these arms put together and then take another break for dinner. Come on. There we go. So, all you guys are doing is listening to me breathe right now and grunt into a camera putting this stuff on, so I'm just listening to the History Channel in my off ear. I might have missed a piece, unfortunately. Alright, so we got the upper shoulder servo in place. So, got that. And then we got this bad boy right here. Okay, I got this one. This one slips into here. Come on. Okay, there we go. Got that. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. At least this time around. And then this has got to slip into place here. Anyway, so, I'd mentioned earlier that my first starting series was, what was the name of that? What was the name of it? Ronin Warriors. God, I feel old. So, that was my first one, and then, I did see a little bit of Sailor Moon when it aired. Don't know why this is here. Okay, so this. Oh, gotta get this in down. Okay, so we got that in place. And then, you go continue with, like, Dragon Ball Z. So, that was the extent of the anime that I watched back in the day. And now, my current fix is Sakamoto Days, which I actually just finished the OVA today. Which I'm a little disappointed with how short it was, because it was only 11 episodes. There we go. Come on. Okay, so we got that in place. What is supposed to go in here? It slides into here. Pretty sure this is supposed to be in here. Just snip this off. Not quite. There we go. Okay, come on, arm, get in place. Okay. I think I'm missing something here, because this should be going further down. This is too low. Pretty sure that's too low. Alright, got that one. There's one thing I don't like about pre-gaming this stuff is I might actually miss something. Oh, that's why that's there. Okay. It's better. There we go. So, Sakamoto Days is my current fix, but looking for more recommendations if you guys are up to giving them. So, one of the series I enjoyed a lot was the it's exactly the same. Why does this feel shorter? Feels way shorter. I guess they're the same. How odd. Alright, got that in place. And let's get this in place. Nope. Okay, so we got the left arm put together. So we will pick this up after we're done eating here, and after I've done a little bit more pre-gaming of each shoulder blade. Okay, so I have an extremely short timetable to make this happen, unfortunately, because I am cooking a pizza and trying to finish this up as quickly as possible. So we'll see how we'll see how far I get completing this little section of it. So so it is a 3-meat pizza, which is kind of fun. So we have that. So, but I keep trailing off with what I don't trail off with what anime I enjoy. It's there we go. Sorry guys, losing my train of thought here. So just trying to get this piece in place. Okay, armor piece. This is supposed to go in here like this. Nope. Nope. Where is this supposed to go in? Right here? Really? I guess this is supposed to go in like this. That's weird. Nope. Okay, so this is supposed to slide in here like this. This is supposed to lock into here, I think. Okay, this is a weird little piece. Oopsie. Come on. Okay, just gotta remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. I don't think that's right. Something is off here. This. Let's supposed to go in here. Clearly, this is supposed to slide into here like this. This is supposed to go in here. Oh, but it's not supposed to go around. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, that's better. Okay, I think I figured it out. There we go. Alright. Oh. Man. Okay. I think I figured it out, guys. I'm feeling kind of dumb here, but this is how it's supposed to look. And then you can actuate the arms as needed. Then this slips into here somewhere. It's supposed to go in here like that. This locks in. There we go. This looks badass, and then this just locks into place right here. There we go. Then... Alright, well, she'll be back soon, so... My daughter came back, guys. So we're just gonna slip the arm on here.
How did you do that?
It goes into place, and then it sits on like this.
You don't need glue on?
No, I don't, which is kind of cool. Everything just locks together.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
So strange.
Not really. So it's what you call really good craftsmanship. So Papa might actually glue it just to get it to stay, but it doesn't. It is actually pretty good. So.
But Papa,
Mm-hmm.
Papa, when you put glue on it, it sticks really hard.
Well, it's not okay. Sorry, guys. My daughter is here. So she is very, very inquisitive. So, which is a good trait. Aren't you inquisitive, baby? Yeah, so Papa's going to introduce you to the world of anime as well.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you've already seen a couple of the TV shows that Papa watches.
Yeah, but I'm not going to watch it.
Why not?
Because it's so scary.
Well, Papa tries not to show you any scary ones.
But show me the not scary ones.
Yeah, well, Papa tries to get you into the funny ones, so you actually enjoy the experience.
So funny.
Yeah. Pretty sure this is how this goes, or not. It goes the other way.
But I don't like the... I do not enjoy the bad ones.
Well, how do you define bad ones, baby?
Really bad. So super bad.
Huh. Well, my daughter is actually a very big anime fan, like I am. So, but her favorite show is Paw Patrol, isn't it, baby?
Yeah, Paw Patrol is not scary.
No, you don't think Paw Patrol is scary?
Nope.
What about the Super Kitties? Actually, is her favorite TV show.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
You don't. You're telling me that you don't like Super Kitties.
I like Super Kitty.
What? Do you not have food?
Yes, they do. They do have food.
Sorry, the cat is meowing back there. So, what's your favorite show that you've watched with Papa?
Scooby-Doo.
Okay, besides Scooby-Doo. What about the anime?
Yes.
So we watched Sailor Moon the other day, didn't we? Or my dear friend Nokuton. That was interesting, wasn't it? You don't care for that one, do you? It's the one about the girl that pretends she's a deer, or at least thinks she's a deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like that one, do you?
Nope. You do.
I think it's funny.
But I like the different funny ones.
I'd show you One Punch Man, but that one's kind of scary.
Yes.
Okay, come on.
I'm gonna make the scary ones.
No, Papa's not gonna let you watch the scary ones.
No. I'm gonna let you watch the funny ones, and I'm gonna watch the funny ones too.
Well, when Papa gets around to it and we actually sit down and watch some more together.
Yeah, and
But right now we're watching Scooby-Doo Gets a Clue. So that was, or Scooby and Shaggy Get a Clue.
Yep.
So.
Why do you do a clue? Why do you
come on.
get a clue?
Butterfingers, come on.
Butterfingers?
Yeah, it's what it's called when you have slippery hands.
When they keep slipping out of your hand like this.
It does. Oh, this doesn't matter.
Papa, I don't have buttery hands.
It's not that. Okay, so Papa, the part slips out of Papa's hand and he can't seem to get it in there.
Wow.
There we go. That's better.
Papa, you still have butter hands.
It's called Butterfingers.
Yeah. Butterfingers?
Yeah.
Slippery off.
Oh, Papa's got a doctor a piece.
What?
Papa's got a doctor a piece. It's not going in.
Oh,
there we go.
That is not true. Doctor piece?
Doctor a piece. Why is that?
What?
Yeah, he's just got to snip off some edges.
Snip off some edges?
Yeah, so it'll fit.
Fit? Well, after when you're done with that thing, I want you to do the Lego one.
Yeah, so my daughter is recommending to me what it is I'm going to be building after I'm done here. There we go, that's better.
It's like the Lego movie.
You know, yeah, we just watched the Lego movie the other day.
Yeah, and I like this show, I plan to want to watch TV. I like that part.
Yeah.
And it's so funny.
Well, you really like the child humor of, where are my pants?
Yeah, and it's so funny.
I disagree.
I
Come on. I might glue that on just to be safe.
very, very funny.
This should lock in. There we go. Anyway.
I got myself a pants. I got myself a pants.
Don't do that.
I ain't one.
I'm impressed that doesn't require any glue, but some glue might actually help.
Will help?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes.
You know, this arm is supposed to lock in like this.
What? Just like the other one?
Yeah.
Well.
So here we're looking right now.
Switch arms.
No. Okay. Oh, it does transform though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
so
but
now,
it's so funny.
Now we're gonna put together some wings.
Wings?
Yeah.
Wings? Yeah. I'm scared of flying.
You don't like flying? Well, Papa's gonna try and be a pilot.
Yeah. Do not be scared of flying.
Papa isn't.
Well, I want to stay on electricity down air.
You want to stay on electricity down here?
What?
You want to stay on electricity down here?
Yeah, not up.
Okay.
Not in space.
Okay.
Papa, remember, do not open the door and stay by the door, or you will float out.
That would be bad.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to float. I'm not.
How is this supposed to go in here?
Space. I'm not gonna go in space. Papa, I do not like space.
You don't like space? Why not?
Because it will electricity me up, really high. And I don't want to go up. I just want to
Okay,
stay
this
down forever.
does not make any sense. So this is
I just
oh,
want to
that
stay
okay,
down
that's
forever.
why. So groove right here for it.
Blue. Papa, wings? Nah. Papa, after when you're done making the biggest body, the biggest body,
Mm-hmm.
Papa,
Yes, baby.
I never ever watched it. I never ever watched it. I never ever watched it.
Watched it what?
Mighty Express.
Mighty Express. Yes, you have.
Yeah, but
It's
no,
about the only other TV show you watch because you're getting interested in trains like your cousin.
Yeah. A cousin? What cousin?
Cousin Oliver?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
You are.
I'm so interesting about. So funny. My cousin Oliver?
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is supposed to be the right wing here, but I think this is going to end up being the left wing.
What?
Based on how this fans out, because you got the flap right there.
Well, really?
Mm-hmm.
I
Just
never
locks in. You know, I might actually try and take up that Japanese wood carving,
What?
where all the pieces lock together and you don't use any nails. That'd be actually kind of cool to get into.
Oh, that looks so scary.
Hmm.
Something looks so scary.
You think so? I'm surprised they're having me do the wings first instead of the legs.
What? That's not right.
What?
That's not right, doing the wings and then the legs.
Well, it's gonna have me stick the wings on first.
Yeah.
Oh, did I get K11? I don't think I did.
I need a fart. I'm gonna need a fart.
And don't do that, baby.
I did fart. I already did a quiet fart.
Oh, baby.
I cannot stop farting.
Baby. K11. Did I get it?
No.
Looks like I did.
Wait. Kitty. Oh no.
Yeah, I did get K11. Okay.
Okay.
Looks like I got everything.
I lost little bit.
Did you know? Okay, so this is going to go in here. Oh, I get it. Okay, so the wings are going to actuate, and then this is going to lock in the wings. There we go.
Papa, I'm going to burp.
Get in there. Okay, so we got one wing done. So now we'll do the other one.
The other wing.
What?
Now we need the other wing
Yep.
to put on. We need to glue the wings on.
No, I don't think we do.
Well, I think it connects.
Do you think so?
Papa, I never ever watched the Lego movie.
Yes, you have.
No, I'm talking about the different Lego movie.
Okay.
You haven't watched. Chaos the Dragon. That's like ad. I never ever watched Chaos the Dragon. How I did not watch Chaos the Dragon.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm spending a lot of time talking to my daughter here because she's fascinated by this. So, and then she wants me to put together the little Legos that I have over there.
Yeah, but it's kind of really short, but it's kind of really
Oh, man. So, we're going to watch probably some more Sailor Moon tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but next weekend when Papa has... Oh, no, Papa's got drill, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah. Papa's going to have to go to work on the weekend.
Yes.
Papa doesn't enjoy having to go to drill.
No. No. Papa, I need something about that one.
Okay, so we got a right wing here and a left wing. Yes, baby.
I think that looks different than the other one.
Yeah, that's Papa's favorite Gundam right there, Gundam Death Scythe.
Yeah, but do you know what I really like you're building?
What do you really like?
I like what you're building right now.
Oh, you like this one?
Yes. That's my favorite one, but I haven't watched that one. I don't. Papa, I haven't watched that one.
Yeah.
Papa, I don't think we have that movie.
We don't have what movie?
That movie?
It's actually a TV show, baby.
Yeah. Oh, funny. I would like this.
Oh, how does this go on here again? Because we're on the left wing right now.
We're on the left wing. This is the left.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to my hand. And this is the right.
This will go up
Papa,
here.
this is the right.
Yeah, I know.
And
But with Papa, it confuses Papa because the directions are in Japanese.
Yeah, and I can a little bit
Oh, crap.
speak
No.
Japanese. I can actually speak Japanese.
Well, you did spend some time in Japan when you went to go visit Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah. But I haven't go with a movie theater with Grandma and Grandpa and you. I really went to a movie theater with you, not Mom.
Something's off here.
And not Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah.
I used to be really quiet at the movie theater.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys, I'm confused. Oh,
I really like the show we just watched at the movie theater.
oh yeah, we just got done watching Scooby-Doo. Scooby and Shaggy get a clue. Where they get rich, try to save his his uncle Shaggleton or whatever it is, and it's something I've never seen before.
Me either. And that's the picture. There was a sheep.
All right, so we got the.
That was a picture of the sheep and the van.
All right, we got the left wing done.
I actually need to tell you something. Would it be
All right, so we got right wing, left wing.
Would it be so funny if
We're gonna prep some more. We're gonna do the legs next.
Drives a car.
Okay, so my daughter just walked away here, so we're gonna finish putting the wings together and work on putting the legs on. So we, alright, just gonna lock this in here. If I can figure this out, I need to find a place to put my elbow here. So we've actually managed to use up a few of those pieces, thankfully. So we're okay. Oh, okay, so this goes in like this. Okay. Okay. There we go. This is probably my favorite model. No, not my favorite. I think the Silent King is probably my favorite model that I've put together. Let's doctor that real quick. So, but just, man, I just love anime as a medium, especially as, you know, a 30-something putting stuff together on YouTube for your, you know, approval of a bunch of random people. Got that. Oh, I am missing something. Nope. Okay, so this I'm gonna lock into here. Alright, so these are going to lock in like this. These are going to probably be the most brilliant wings I've ever seen. Unless this is supposed to be on this side. Ooh. Come on. This one doesn't want to... This arm doesn't want to stay in place for some reason. Come on. It might be wrong. I don't think it's going to matter, unfortunately. You'd think you'd be able to manipulate the wings in some capacity. But it doesn't look like it's going to ultimately matter. Come on. So it's like this thing treads the line between being a model and being a toy, where I'm going to be very tempted not to go special beam cannon or whatever it is, the ultimate weapon that he has. Man, you know, it's really sad. I can't actually remember the name of the main weapon of Hiro Yue's Wing Gundam. Then again, it was interesting because the original weapon was destroyed and then rebuilt by Catra after his family was killed later on in the series. Which is kind of depressing, and then he basically goes on, you know, some crazy time, builds a version of the Wing Gundam that can see the future. What's up, baby? Yeah.
It's a helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
I got a helicopter. Right on my book.
Look at this beautiful thing. Oh, yeah. It is beautiful, isn't it? So next we're going to get to work on the waist, and then we'll finish up with the legs. So, alright. So we're going to put this in here. So yeah, actually, you know what? I might just talk about the Wing series as a whole, because it was very prolific in getting me into the medium as a whole very early on. So, like, going in, like, the first episode I think I ever saw, which was about halfway through the series, actually, was, I'm trying to remember what it was called, but it was basically where Hiro had infiltrated the a resistance army as a soldier and was fighting on their behalf, and they were going up against the mobile dolls that were being created, which are basically just autonomous units fielded by the name of the evil organization of Oz. I wonder if that name was supposed to be synonymous, not synonymous, but supposed to make you reference Alice in Wonderland when I think about it. Not yet, baby. It's going to be at least another 45 minutes or so. Yes, it is. Okay. Anyway, that was the first episode I ever watched, and it was where the female character that is in love with Zex shows up, and basically their entire unit's getting wiped out. And, you know, it's like every man's dream to be in a gigantic, massive last stand or whatever it is, and it's like they weren't able to deal any damage because the mobile dolls basically had a shield that I don't really think I've ever truly seen replicated. Because what it is basically just a bunch of pieces of metal that are shaped like the little discs in Sonic or whatever it is that you bounce off or take damage from. Can't quite remember what it is. And anyway, they're basically getting murked by these things because they can't deal damage, and they have beam weapons that... Ow, I should probably be wearing glasses. That hit me in the eye there. Basically, they're getting wiped out. Zex's love interest comes in, drops off a weapon for Hero. And then he basically murks all of the mobile dolls and then fucks off to who knows where. And that was my first episode that I ever saw, and that was like near not even the halfway point, just past the halfway point. What's up, baby? 4-5, baby. 4-5 minutes.
4-5 minutes?
45. Yep.
45? That's a long.
Not that long, baby.
That is a little bit long.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, well, Papa's just about done with it.
How are you? It's 45.
Mm.
But it's going to take for 45.
What's going on here? This is supposed to be on this side.
Cat I do not like.
Which means that I put this on the wrong side.
You know which cat I love and which cat I don't love?
Which one do you love, baby?
Obedo.
You love Albedo the most?
Yep.
Oh yeah, she's actually seen a couple episodes of Overlord with me.
And Papa.
Yes, baby.
And I do not love Sheltier because she comes to hiss at me.
Sheltier doesn't hiss at you. Sheltier's a good kitty.
Well, when Oliver was here, the Sheltier hissed at me.
I think she was hissing at Oliver because Oliver doesn't understand the boundaries when it comes to the cats.
He
'Cause
hissed
they-
at me and she scratched me.
She scratched you. I don't think so.
I think so, but...
Where'd that go? There you are.
Look into my hand.
Mm.
There's a scratch. It was
There we go.
from the kitty weedy bitty. Papa,
I
you're
got the
almost
waist
done.
put together.
Papa, you're almost done.
Yep, I gotta build the waist though.
Yep. Be.
There we go. Knocked over my water. How dare you? It's my only source of water, baby. I have to stand up and take a break again. My back is starting to hurt. There we go. Alright, get these locked into place here. I think this goes in like that, yep. What'd you do? Alright, so now we have our little waist plate here. Are you okay, baby?
I roll it on my head on the couch and I roll it off the couch.
Ooh.
I heard it everywhere on my head.
Oh no.
Everywhere.
Papa, take a look at your head.
But there's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think this was supposed to be the other way.
Just a bump.
Oh yeah, this is supposed to be the other way. There we go.
Ow, ow.
Now all we gotta do is just put the legs together and this will be status complete with this thing. Hell yeah, guys.
Why does that have red eyes again?
What have red eyes?
Oh, that?
Hmm? Yeah.
Why does it have red eyes? Why does it have red eyes?
Anywho. Alright, so my daughter is still down here, so... Okay, hold that in place. Get these leg servos up and running. Slide this in there. So I don't have a lot of time left with this phone, unfortunately.
Ow, ow, ow.
Do, 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 do.
I'm gonna watch you do it.
Okay, it's fine.
Ow, ow. What? Papa.
Ooh, what is this?
Papa, just hurry up.
Don't tell Papa what to do.
I'm not.
You are.
Papa, you only got enough time.
Oh, I think I put the wrong piece in place. No, I did not.
Then pinch it out.
What the heck is this supposed to do?
Then pinch it out.
I can't, baby.
Why?
Well, this should be like Down. Okay, this has got to be flipped. Oops. So yeah, I don't have too much time, so I'm gonna remain mostly quiet throughout this because my phone is going to run out of space to record, and then I have to put my daughter to bed, and then I have to go. I know. Pretty sure this is right.
This one is so bad.
Alright. Alright. Which is which? Is this supposed to be... Oh yeah, that's definitely right. Okay. What's wrong, baby? Oh. Well, Mommy will be home soon.
I don't like Mommy go to work every day. I don't like Mommy go to work every day.
Oh, and I put that on wrong. I love it. I'm gonna run out of time. Come on. I really wish there was a thing that I could use to break these apart easier.
What?
Okay. So I'm apparently supposed to get the other flip that inner piece around. Come on.
Oh, that was on the counter over there.
That's fine. Okay. So this goes in like this. Yep.
Why? But you don't want to let it on the counter.
They're allowed on the downstairs counters. They're not allowed on the upstairs ones, and they know that.
And after that, you off down off the upstairs counter, or do you have to take a bath?
Yep.
And that's a bad choice. When you were at work, Obetta was on.
Oh, hang on.
When you were at work, Obetta was on the tables, and then on the ceiling.
The heck way is this supposed to go on here? I think this is supposed to be reversed. Really wish this was colored so it would be a lot easier to figure out. Yes, baby. This is supposed to be the right leg.
Papa, I just miss Mommy so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really bad.
Oh, gosh. Alright, I think this is backwards.
I miss Mommy so bad.
Alright, let's figure this out first, and then we'll complain later. This needs to go... Okay. This is going to go in like this, I think. Okay. Oh, I have no idea what that's going to go to right there, but we'll figure that out later. Well, that's the kitty talking.
Yeah. Oh, but I don't want food.
They already ate.
Oh, but I was looking for me.
Is she?
Yeah.
What the hell?
The kitties are stepping on your things.
Where?
Right there.
It's fine.
Well,
It's trash.
What? It's trash?
Mm-hmm.
Trash is yours? Papa, after when you're done with that one, do that one tomorrow. And after when you're done with that one tomorrow,
It says it's supposed to go in sideways like this.
that one tomorrow. Papa, you like that one.
I do. The Death Scythe is Papa's favorite.
Yeah, but I really know what I mostly like than that. I like the number 8 race car right there.
All right.
And Papa, what
Fortunately, and out of time. I'm gonna figure out this leg off screen and then do the other
and
one.
Papa, what is...
All right, let's get these armor pieces put on, guys. So we got this piece right here. All right. Looks like it goes the other way. Or not. Alright, there we go. That in place, and then... Nope, that's not supposed to slide in there. Where do you go? Ah, right here, okay. Get a knee joint, or knee plate here. God dang, that looks awesome. Let's see, side piece here. Excuse me, guys. So I had mentioned my favorite fight earlier in the franchise. Oh, I don't think that goes here. I think that's right. So I mentioned my favorite earlier fight, or not the favorite fight, I should say. My earliest memory of the franchise. But my favorite fight in the series as a whole was probably against the Mobile Dolls versus Gundam Death Scythe. And I was like, you're probably wondering, it's like, Reaper, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, I'm talking about the fight between the Mobile Dolls that had the combat data of Hero UA and Troa Barton, or whatever, the characters' names. And the, probably wondering, what does that have to do with anything? And it's like, well, it's like the Mobile Dolls were created, and I think I don't have the correct piece here. I do apologize. Oh, never mind. It looks like it's one assembly. My apologies. Just put the leg together too early. Okay, so we have 28. Okay, sorry guys. Anyway, so they had put in the combat data for probably the two most powerful characters in the entire series. And it's like, you know, these guys are probably the biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Killers, I guess, for lack of a better word, in the entire franchise. And basically, they went up against Gundam Death Scythe, and they lost. So that was fascinating to see. Why does this have to go in here? Okay, so this is down here. Okay, so this is how this is supposed to go in here. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Sorry, the directions are kind of confusing. There we go. Just slides right in here. But, you know, they were basically useless. And it's like, I think it's kind of funny because earlier in the series, Duo, which is the name of the pilot of Gundam Death Scythe, ended up getting his ass handed to him by Mobile Dolls earlier. They were called, I believe, Taurus models. So somebody in the comment section correct me if I'm wrong. But basically, he got bodied by what is effectively the F-28. That's you. Basically got bodied by autonomous units, and then proceeded to basically one-up in his new model, his Gundam Death Scythe Custom, and managed to beat the pants off of the Mobile Dolls. which was a giant turnaround, and honestly, funny to see. That's not supposed to be in there. So that's probably my favorite fight out of the entire franchise, but let me know in the comment section what is yours. You know, for everybody that's seen it. Why won't... Oh, wait, I preemptively put this on. Come on. I might have it on backwards. Really hate messing this stuff up. Come on. There we go. It says you're supposed to go in here and connect to these two dots. Or not. Okay. I am overthinking it. So this... Kind of interesting, the model of foot, because it basically looks like not a stiletto heel. What's the word I'm looking for? Just a general heel. There we go. Got this in place. And then slide this into here. Oh, let's doctor this piece up here real quick. There we go. That's better. So get a nice leg going on there. So now we'll oh, I did not grab, let's see, foxtrots. Sorry guys, I am missing a piece. I've almost worked out all of these extra pieces, but I just want to finish. Bravo. Juliet, why am I having a hard time finding the pieces I need? Let's see, Delta. Oh, Bravo. That's Bravo. Okay. Sorry, guys. 32. 32 and 17. Interesting. Well, let's snap this into place here. Oopsie. Okay. I put the wrong side on. So I'm blocking that leg joint there. I think this leg is backwards. Maybe. We'll see. Sorry guys, I am missing some pieces here. 35. Okay, because this is supposed to go around here somewhere. Right here, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, that looks like this is where this is supposed to go. Because this is supposed to lock in like this and be a leg servo. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's put this on pause right now and start building this other leg here. Or it looks like we'll have to do this. Okay. Sorry guys, I just need to get these in place. B26. So, just got to get everything put together. So, but it's, gosh, I don't know how I feel about it, because it's like I said, my favorite character, our favorite Gundam, is Death Scythe, and Duo is probably one of the more interesting characters, just due to the fact that he comes off as a dude that doesn't really trust anybody. Same with, gosh, I can't remember the name of the guy that pilot, Wu Fei, there we go. So, Wu Fei is also kind of an interesting guy. 38. Okay, I did not do a proper job of preparing for you guys, so I do apologize. So, because Wu Fei pilots the Shenlong Gundam. Oh, something's off. Because this is supposed to lock in. Oh, it just snaps in. Okay. Come on. Okay, what is going on here? Why does that not want to snap in? Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. That's lined up. Okay, so that leg is almost complete. We just need a couple more pieces, because there was 2 pieces I was missing when it came to putting the ankle together. All right. 29. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So yeah, and then you have what is it, Catra, who is supposed to be effectively the heart of the entire series, or at least the heart of the Gundam pilots. Okay. So, and it's like I thought he was kind of an interesting character, and I thought Sandrock Gundam was pretty cool starting out because he basically had my favorite style of blade, which was the what do you call it? The crescent blade. Oops. Okay. So, because he had the crescent blade as his primary weapon with minimal ranged capabilities, which I thought was kind of an odd choice. So, and he could basically turn those crescent blades into a giant scissors, which he used to game in somebody very early on in the series. Slide that into place there. So, looks like we'll have one leg complete. We are missing a piece of armor, though. So, hi. So, there's a back. All right, 39. Interesting. So, oh, that's my cat there, one of them. What do you want? So, maybe I should do a video on Gundam Wing from back in the day. You know, I don't want the series to be forgotten in time. So, because it's like very few anime. Oh, nice. We actually managed to finish this piece. Because I don't care. I'll cut out the pilots just in case. Screw it. I don't want the pilots. All I care about is the model. So, we are one leg. Did we do the left leg? What the hell? Huh. Looks like we did the left leg first. That's kind of weird. Alright, there we go. Huh. I wonder why they had me do the left leg first if they're calling this the right leg. Unless I used the wrong parts for it, but I guess we'll find out. So, alright, let's grab the left leg there, unless I don't know my right from left, which is a very strong possibility. Alright, let's grab this. Everything should be basically in place on this one already. Alright, here we go. goes in here, I think. Yep. So, so we got this one. So, but I'm thinking about doing a not a deep dive video, but just kind of an interest video. So, because I really don't want the series to fade into obscurity, because it's like there's very few anime that I consider required, for lack of a better word, in this. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't consider required due to the fact that it's like anime is meant to be enjoyed as a medium, but it's like to kind of get into it, like you got like Cowboy Bebop that I would consider like a good introduction into the medium as a whole. Oh, getting it. Okay. Okay, why is this being a pain? Okay, I don't remember how this was supposed to go in, because this is supposed to sit right... Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time recognizing where this needs to go. It looks like this is flipped around like this. I think. Like this. Oh, okay. I think that's how that's supposed to go on. Nope. Oh, here it is. Okay, that's it. So I have this, and then this slides in like that. Hopefully I didn't mess up the lag, but we'll see. I probably already messed it up, but we'll see. So we have this one right here. Oh, I think we did mess it up. Okay, because I think... Yeah, it looks like I messed up. So we're going to have to take that entire leg apart. Yeah, we messed it up because the leg is supposed to be the other way, so we're going to have to take this apart. Oh, wait, sorry about that little hiccup there. I had not double-checked what side it needs to go on, so we're going to pop this leg into place. So, come on, get in there. There we go. That's better. Alright, we are one leg in and almost done. He's struggling there. He's battle-scarred, if you will. I remember when that used to be a thing. Is battle-scarred Gundams. Alright. That into place. Throw that in there. Where does this extra one go? My black kitty came down. Is it weird that I call my cats fur noodles? So they're basically fur noodles. So okay, this needs to slip into here. I think, yeah. Alright, we got this, guys. Come on. Okay, which one has the... Oh, this one has the proper receptacle. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Okay, so that's in place. This is in place, so now we'll have the actual leg in place here. Finish putting it together, and then I think we might be able to finish this today. Maybe. I might put it off. So I'm honestly enjoying the break that I am getting from recording videos because I am burning out very slowly. Oop. What is going on here? This. What? Oh, that's where it is. Okay. I was like, where is the receptacle for this? And it turns out I'm just retarded. There we go. This needs to go the other way before we mess this up. I almost messed up the leg again. And that would have made me very mad. So we're just going to get this into here. And line this up here. Ugh, come on. Like, I get trying to get that thing in place because it's basically a servo, but it's getting on my nerves that it doesn't want to slide in properly. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, line that up. There we go. Okay, it's in. So now all we got to do is just get the armor plates and armor pieces in place, and we will be golden. I had it right the first time. No, I had it right the second time. Or not. What is going on here? There we go. Okay. Nope. I am just not thinking it through, guys. I'm sorry. So, let's see. Okay. So we got this. Sorry, guys. Just trying to figure this out. Come on. Come. Get in there. There we go. Okay, I was too high up. So I was just remembering which armor piece goes where. Anyway, what was I saying? So I consider very few anime required reading. Like, when I say required reading, I mean, like, it's kind of required for an introduction into the franchise. Or not franchise, but into the medium as a whole. So, like, Cowboy Bebop would be one of them. I would say pretty much any of the Gundams would be a good gateway into the franchise. So, I don't want to say Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Dragon Ball Z simply because of what happens in the series, because it's like, it's pretty much from start to finish, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, wrestling is what it is, kind of what it is. I know it's kind of a cynical way to look at it, but it's, basically, you know, you get the joke is, how many Saiyans does it take to change a light bulb? One. But it takes 6 episodes, and it's like, that's kind of the feeling I get. So, because it's like, they basically take an entire episode powering up, or whatever it is, and it's like, you could basically just skip ahead. And that kind of ruins the experience a little bit. Like, don't get me wrong, I grew up on Dragon Ball Z. So, don't think that I'm knocking the series, but it's kind of an acquired taste. What is going on here? Oh, this needs to go on the other side. Okay. So, but I would say Gundam Wing would be a good introduction to the series. or just introduction to the medium as a whole, in my humble opinion. So, and you guys can kind of not argue with me on that, kind of, you know, refute me, because we all have our particular tastes when it comes to TV shows and personal enjoyment. Like, I, believe it or not, liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. And I still have my old deck from when I was a kid. So I used to actually main zombies, believe it or not. So it's like you're probably wondering, it's like, Reaper, why would you use zombies? And it's like, they were cheap, disposable units that could easily flood the field. Oop, hang on. Sorry. So, easily flood the field and be basically an overwhelming force. And there's not really much you could do to stop them because they relied on special summon, but they basically got power crept out of existence. Which I don't particularly care for, but it is what it is. Things change. And it's like you either adapt with the times or you just don't. Oh, gotta doctor that a little bit. So now everything's about like link summoning and everything, and it's like I just don't particularly care. Because it's like, because my deck was a mix of burn damage and just shielding myself from damage while I wait to draw cards. Because like I actually had a one turn OTK. So, and basically what it was combining a card called Ever Living Underworld Cannon with what is the name of that card? Ever Living Underworld Cannon with special summoning cards, and then there was a card that would summon zombie tokens to the field called Scapegoat. And you'd have 2 Ever Living Underworld Cannons and summon 5 versions, you'd summon 5 of those Scapegoat tokens, and effectively one hit turn kill because they were summoned as ghost type. Or not ghost type, but zombie type. And there's pretty much nothing that your opponent could do to stop it. So, because it was flip summon, so it'd get destroyed and you'd summon 5 variations of the same card, 5 variations of that card, and I am missing a... Nope, never mind. I already have it installed. There we go. So that is both legs. So I'm going to prep the, looks like the shield and the main weapon. Come on. Not bad. So if only this thing could sit by, oh, it can. It can stand by itself. Kind of. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so this will be the last piece that I end up working on tonight. So this little jump cut for you guys. So I'm going to be putting together the main weapon of the Wing Gundam. And then unfortunately calling it a night because I am tired. So I do apologize if you guys are looking at this being done tonight, but it is late for me, unfortunately, and I have to get to work. And it might start storming here, so I don't have too much time. So if the power goes out about halfway, I do apologize. Don't think it matters which side goes where, but we're going to pop this on here. Okay. So I cannot wait to show this to you guys. So So here is the main suit completed. So I am surprised. It handles like a toy, but not really. So I'm gonna slip this into here. And it's like, this is has not required glue of any kind for this entire thing. So we're gonna snap this in here. Oopsie. Sorry, Butterfingers. Always Butterfingers. So yeah, we are here at almost to the end here. I just got to put the shield together. So the shield's actually pretty cool. I didn't realize that the Wing Gundam had charging packs for the Buster Cannon, which is what this is called, believe it or not, according to the instructions. So, but what it is basically just a massive, I'd say beam rifle, but basically this is the equivalent of point this thing in a direction of a thing you want to delete, especially the Wing Zero custom, if you will. And so you're probably wondering, Reaper, what's the difference? And it's like, well, early in the series, the Wing Zero, which it looks like this is the first generation Wing Gundam, just because it's a single cannon, where the Buster Cannon was upgraded to have double barrels. And basically, you point this thing in a direction of a thing you want to delete, and it was gone. Simply because of the fact that the weapon was so powerful, and many enemies in the series... Oopsie. Many enemies in the series did not take it seriously, and they honestly paid the price for it. I don't know why this is supposed to snap in here. Come on. Come on. So yeah, basically, guys got deleted. Ugh, I messed up already. Dang it. So, anyway, because then, okay, so one thing, ooh, gotta be careful there, almost wrecked it. So, going over, like, Mobile Dolls model, it's like you had the General Combat Unit, which was referred to as Leos, and those guys basically got deleted every episode. Every episode you saw, if there was a mobile suit getting blown up, odds are it was probably a Leo model. And then later on in the series, you had other suit types like the Taurus, which were, you know, not the first generation of Mobile Doll, but, you know, like the high-speed version. And they were outfitted to be basically remotely piloted. And they operated off of an AI. Which, you know, it was a big point of contention in the series because they did not want to automate. God dang it, that was such a chore to get in there, and now it just came out. They didn't want to be automated. So, because you had the leader of the bad guys, if you will, guy called Trays. And he did not like the idea of the battlefield being sullied by artificial intelligence. Because the entire thing is, early on, it was noted, and I hate to say it, it was not exactly a big payoff that the AI could actually learn. Come on. So, basically, it was kind of a big nothing burger, because you thought that they were going to be fighting an artificial intelligence, and as it turns out, that one of the, not main cast, but lack of... Come on. Why won't you separate? One of the main characters, I guess, if you would say, turned evil and tried to become like the big bad enemy, kind of like Lelouch from Code Geass. So, spoiler alert if you haven't seen that series. Hey, why do you... Okay, I get that you want to stay together when I put you together. I just need a moment here. Mm. There we go. I think that's supposed to go like that. Or not. Oh, I broke it. Wow. I don't care. Hopefully that will line up just fine, but I ended up breaking one of the pins there. And I've got a chipped nail here. Anyway. So yeah, Guy basically uses the entire artificial intelligence, which ends up being human-controlled. God, okay, I am now getting mad. Break, god damn you. I just need you to open up so I can get that one piece in there that I had missed. Anywho, sorry guys. I am losing my patience with this damn thing. There we go, finally. Oh, I broke the piece, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get this back together. Come on. Okay, now it can go back together. Whoopsie. Oh, there was a third one that goes in there. Just about wrecked the magnum opus of this entire suit because I was getting frustrated. Here we go. Snip this out here. But yeah, anyway. So it was basically the Taurus suits and just the AI in general turned out to be a big nothing burger in the franchise. Because that was everybody's concern, is the AI was going to become self-aware and rise up and, you know, take out its human masters and etc., etc. And it just turned out that, oh yeah, no, it's like, you know that thing where it's like the colonies wanted independence from the oppressive Earth government? Well, it turns out that they wanted to destroy the Earth by causing a nuclear winter and wiping out all of humanity on the planet, all because that general people had made the mistake of being born on Earth. So, yeah, that was basically that entire plot point right at the end of the series. So, but if you haven't seen it, I do recommend that you watch Gundam Wing, because it was my introduction into the franchise as a whole. There we go. So this is the completed Buster Cannon. Very simple. So, just going to equip this here, because this is supposed to go in like this, I think. Oh, looks like it just goes in like this. Dish. There we go. Alright. Alright, come on, lock in. There we go. So I can't wait to put the shield into place, but this is basically what it looks like. I know it's kind of silly, but I don't have the other counterbalance, which is the shield. But we'll, I think, take a temporary break here while I put the rest of this together tomorrow. So, okay, and we are approaching the end. So we just have to put the shield together and the capacitors, and we will have finished up this model. It's like I'm almost disappointed to finish. Only almost. So I'm just gonna put the side pieces on and the receptacle here. All right. So, anyway, so hi, kitty. Sorry, my cat wants some attention, and I am unfortunately not going to give it to her because she is being annoying. So I got relief. Actually, I'm gonna keep that to myself. Anyway, so we are. Oh, come on. Approaching the end, so I'm going to talk about basically the end of the series for Gundam Wing. So spoiler warnings for those of you that know me, and I don't care to spoil the series for you if I can avoid it, but basically the series ends with one of the main characters we've been with since the beginning turning into a bad guy effectively. And it turns out that he doesn't really care for humanity, which is a sentiment that I am wholeheartedly behind. And he seeks to drop a asteroid / battle station on top of planet Earth and wipe out all of humanity. And he almost succeeds, believe it or not. So, but he ends up getting stopped by Hero with his Buster Cannon, which is what the main weapon is called. So the big beam rifle that he has is referred to as a Buster Rifle. I did not know that, and I feel very foolish for not actually knowing the weapon, what it was called. So, that is according to the model. Why aren't you locking in? This is shaped correctly. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time here. Ah, there we go. Okay, better. Anywho, so he ends up, turning into, a meanie face. And trying to wipe out all of humanity. And it doesn't go very well, as I'm sure you guys can tell. And it's like I don't know how to feel about the series as a whole, because it's like the one constant problem the series runs into is it always follows the same storyline. War bad, and, all weapons should be destroyed, etc., etc. And it's just like, it makes for basically a boring storyline. No winners, no losers, only those with moral, I guess, justification, because it's like they have power. And it's like, that's the one rule of the world, is those who have power succeed. And it's like, if they decide that nobody else deserves to have weapons, then nobody deserves to have weapons. And it's like, I find it to be very annoying, in my personal opinion, because there is no winners in war. It's like everybody loses to some capacity. It's like, I'm not some big anti-war advocate or whatever it is, but at the same time, it's like, holy crap. Alright, so we have completed. And I just don't care for the same story beats when understanding that it's like wars fought for territory, control, etc., etc. So it's like there's always going to have to be somebody that comes out on top, per se, which is why I don't really care for the ending, because he destroys the asteroid, and, oh, hello, and the story ends, effectively. Hero is quite literally the hero, and asteroid is destroyed, and, that's the other thing, too, because he goes inside to destroy the asteroid, and Zex, which is the main guy I was talking about, ends up making a big heel turn and becoming a good guy. Alright. Here we go. This is going to lock in here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. So now all we got to do is just put the capacitors together. And we will have a completed model. And it's like, I will probably keep this thing in its Phoenix form, for lack of a better word. But, you know, it's just like the main villain goes through a heel turn, and it's like it makes sense, because technically the big bad of the series, which actually isn't Zex, but it is a guy named Trace, and he ends up losing in a battle to Wu Fei, because they basically get their rematch near the end of the series, and he gets taken out. And he was actually the leader of the Earth forces at the time. And I don't know how I feel about that, because his entire goal was to be taken out in battle, and that's what he wanted. So it's like, in the end, he doesn't technically lose, because he got what he wanted. And it's like, it's been years since I've actually seen this series, so I'm talking about what it is I remember. So I do apologize if it's, you know, wrong. But it is kind of what it is. And it's like, basically, the series goes into him trying to cause a nuclear winter, wipe out humanity, and it's like the total pacifism route. And it's like, it's a character that I don't know how everybody feels about her, but I despise Relena Peacecraft as a character. She's annoying, in my humble opinion, and it's like, you guys can disagree with me. And she basically goes the entire series going, "Hero!" calling for help, and etc., etc. And it's just like, you have got to be kidding me. It's like, is this your entire character in a nutshell? Because all you've done is just yell hero and be completely ineffectual, and then you find out that you were a leader of a great nation. And it's like, this is the main problem I have, because it's like this, like I said, pretty much every Gundam series falls into that same category, where it's like, one of the series I actually enjoyed as a whole was the 8th MS team. Even though that basically still fell into the same trap of war bad. But in the end, it's like, the main character actually survives, and he gets away with the woman he loves that's on the opposite side, which, you know, makes for a really good Romeo and Juliet-esque story. So if you haven't watched 8th MS Team, I highly recommend it. It's one of the few series, Gundam series, I should say, that I swear by. Because you get the original Gundam, which is just, I believe, called Gundam. And that actually, I am thinking about it. The series actually aired back in the 1980s. Like, holy crap. The concept of Gundam has been around that long. Just... Anyway, where was I? I lost my train of thought there, because it's like, I just talked about the end of the series. I talked about the end of the series. Talked about the... Oh, I messed up. There, this is supposed to be this way. So basically, Hero disappears, and then they go into the movie The Endless Waltz, because it's like, they talk about the main focal point of the story is war is an endless waltz. So, for those of you that don't know what waltz is, it's basically a dance with 3 basic movements. And I forget how they explain it, but basically it boils down to the 3 beats of the series are war, peace, conflict, something like that, and basically they repeat endlessly because the waltz basically goes on for as long as people care to dance. Which is why they named the sequel movie Endless Waltz. And I don't know if I'm actually going to talk about that later, just because I don't feel qualified to discuss anime with you guys. So, and I've been doing not quite a bit, but I've been doing a decent amount of research. Because I want to be accurate when I talk to you guys about stuff. And just enjoying the medium as a whole. There we go. There we go. Okay. So it looks like the capacitors go under both arms. Huh. Anywho, so we'll pop this in here. Because this is supposed to sit like this. Because it looks like this is supposed to fold inside here. So this needs to sit in here. Oh, come on. I knocked the arm off, guys. I'm sorry. I think I messed that up. I don't know if I'll equip these. It's like, it takes away from the shield. But it's kind of cool to have. So I have them. Oh, and I knocked the head guard off here. Let's get the shoulder back in place and the shield up. Oh. Gotta find a way to get these things to stay. But I'm basically going to show you guys the completed model, and then going to move this over into editing. Oopsie. Alright. Alright, so we have one completed Wing Gundam. I believe I gotta admit, this is, or gotta be honest, this is probably first generation, just based on the Buster cannon, because the Wing Zero custom has a double barrel ion cannon. So, but thank you guys for tuning in and bearing with me as I put this thing together. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves.